welcome to Manifesting Travel with Marae. I am obviously Marae, and today I'm going to give you 4 tips for manifesting travel, right? So here we go. One, decide. When I say decide, I mean decide what you want to do travel wise, right? Do you want to go to a tropical destination? Do you want to go to a city? Is there a place you have in mind? Decide. If you want to go everywhere in the world, start with one, just one. You can't manifest travel everywhere in the world at the same time. You have to start with one, right? So you've picked where you want to go. I'm going to choose, for the purpose of this exercise, I will choose Paris, right? It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I love it. So Paris it is. I've decided I'm going with Paris. The next one is to visualize, right? If you've never been to a place, so let's say I had never been to Paris, I would go online and I would look up Paris, right? So based on the pictures that show up, you're gonna get a million pictures of Paris, right? So then I would look up the things that I enjoy doing, right? I love walking, I enjoy doing yoga, I enjoy the beach, but Paris doesn't have a beach. I love food, I love wine. So I would look up all these words related to Paris. You can look those up on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Facebook. You can look them up on Google. I mean, there's literally a million things you can do. You can go on YouTube and watch Paris videos or whatever the country or destination you choose. So you're gonna go ahead and you're going to watch as many videos, read as many articles, see as many pictures of the destination you have in mind. And the reason you're doing this is so you can visualize. So if you've already looked up your location, look your hobbies in that location, look for pictures of that location, look for outfits to wear, visualize, right? Visualization is the art of basically putting details in your mind of anything you can imagine. So if you want to visualize, it's really important that you choose details of the things that you want to do in this destination, right? So if you're looking at a picture of someone riding a horse in Paris, but you actually want to go shopping, the horse picture won't help you see yourself shopping, right? So visualize, look at pictures of people shopping, see yourself wearing the outfit, visualize the details. And the reason it's so important is because if you visualize the details and you feel like you're in that place, you're literally already there. You're attracting that with your mind. So it's really important that you see as many details. What are you wearing? What does it smell like in Paris today? Is it sunny? Is it spring? Is it fall? Is it snowy? Oh my gosh, is it Christmas in Paris? Are you wearing a fur jacket? Hopefully not. It's the summertime. Are you lounging by the river? What are you doing? Did you go to the Eiffel Tower? Did you eat upstairs in the restaurant they have up there? Did you make it only to the part where you can just have a little champagne? Are you there during sunset? Details, details, details. The more details of you in that destination you can have, the closer you are of actually being there. The next step, which is gonna be really, really awesome if you did a job well with the visualization, is going to be to manifest. So assume you're already there. Manifest yourself in this location. Talk about it. I'm going to Paris next spring. I'm gonna be there. I see myself. I am going to wear this great dress and create this awesome picture. I will be in Paris. Oh, I'm already there. I can already see it. Visualize. Speak as if you're there. Tell everyone about it. Visualize yourself in this place. Buy stuff for your trip. Start planning. Look every day at tips and things and look at the hotels you're gonna stay at. Start looking at travel. Find the things you're gonna do. Detail. I mean, act as if you are going on this trip. If you don't have the money to buy this trip, that's fine. Go to google.com/flights. Look up your destination to Paris. See how much it is. You can track it on Google Flights so you can actually see how much your plane ticket is going up or down. If you go to Flight Scanner, you can actually track the same flight, and it actually tells you if you should buy it now, within a month, within a week, within however the time frame is. It tells you the trending for the price of a plane ticket. So that's a really good tip to use for booking travel. Do all the work. Go to Airbnb and research where you want to stay. Find hotels that you like. Visualize yourself in this place and act as if you're going. Even if you're not buying anything yet, act as if. Request your vacation time off in your job, whatever it takes, right? And then the next step is take action. So if you know you want to go to Paris in the spring and let's say you don't have the money for it, manifest money. Find ways, right? I will go to Paris in the spring. I'm going to afford this trip. It's going to be great. I'm going to be able to go shopping, go on top of the Eiffel Tower, have champagne over there during sunset. It's going to be fantastic, right? So how am I going to make this happen? When you visualize what you want and you start manifesting what you want, opportunities will come your way. But start taking action. Tell everyone you know that you want to do this and start coming up with creative ways to help yourself plan. So if you're making money but you're not having a super huge amount of money to save, start creating a savings account and diligently put money on that every week, even if it's $5. $5, that's one coffee. You can put $5 from a coffee into a savings account so that you can go ahead and go traveling, right? So you can start doing that every week and make a plan based on when you want to start this travel plan, right? So start saving. Find out gigs that you can do to generate more income. All those tips. Just make sure that if you want to travel, you visualize what you want to do, right? You decide where you want to go, visualize, manifest, and act as if you're already going, and take action towards that, right? Start telling everyone you know that you want to go on this trip, that you're trying to make money to go on this trip, that you're trying to manifest this trip. Maybe somebody knows someone that works at a travel agency. Maybe somebody knows someone that lives in Paris, and then you have a person to show you around. You never know. But if you don't take action, and by action I mean act as if you're going, tell everyone about it, start looking for resourceful ways to create the income to go on this trip, to create the opportunity to go on this trip, right? If you take those 4 steps, it's gonna happen. It's happened for me all my life. I literally have manifested travel from nothing. I remember one time I was in college and obviously not had a lot of money to spend on trips, but I really wanted to go back to Argentina and see my friends. So I talked to my coach and he said, "What's stopping you?" And I said, "Well, I don't have money." And then he said, "Well, what if you did?" And I was like, "Well, that'd be great, but I don't." And he's like, "So what's stopping you from making money?" And I said, "Well, like my job, like I only make so much because I only have so many hours." And he said, "Is that the only way you can make money?" And I thought, oh, I mean, I guess I could like try to sell something or, you know. And he was like, "So why don't you start doing that?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, if I sell the stuff that I have, like the old stuff I had at home, I was thinking of selling some old clothing. Like that's gonna add up to what, like $30, $50? Like how could I possibly?" He's like, "Money costs more money." So if you start taking a small action towards that goal, more possibilities will open up, more life situations will appear in front of you that will facilitate that to happen. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a lot of hoping, but I guess, you know, the world can live on hope. Let me try. I'm not joking. I started selling old clothing, my old perfumes that I no longer wanted to use on eBay. I started selling all these things. One day I realized, like, you know what? I have a dog. My dog could totally use other dogs to play with. Why don't I just start like, you know, I don't know, offering people like dog play dates. Next thing you know, I had a dog walking and sitting business that was very successful for quite a few years. I was actually able to quit my job and just work 1 hour a day and make equally as much money and sustain myself through college in San Francisco. And I made enough money to go off and travel for a month and a half in Argentina. This all happened within 5 months. I'm not joking. I actually have proof of this. Yeah, there are photos to prove this, right? So I'm not anything special. I'm not saying this to brag. Like anybody can do this. I'm telling you this because if I could do this, you could do this. If you make a decision of something you want, if you visualize with detail, what does it feel like to have that, to be in that place, and then you start manifesting that by telling, acting, saying that you're gonna do it, and telling everyone you're gonna do it, and looking for ways to make that happen. I promise you, you will make it happen. Anyway, let me know if this was helpful and let me know any other tips you have for manifesting travel in the comment section. And please, if you like what you're listening, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.